strategy.
Oh, wow. Okay, hold up. How long before you took the exit was your exit strategy in place?
Oh man, it was already a few months. I already knew.
Oh, really?
I'd already start shifting.
Bank
Y'all go
accounts.
listen. I don't want to get attacked on the internet.
You
but
going
yes,
to?
I had already started shifting everything that I needed to shift.
What was the dynamic in the house between you two? Was he still waking up in the morning, hey babe, have a good day, kiss on the cheek, whatever, or was it sleeping
I
in
still
different
did that. I still did my
come
part.
on, man. Come on, bruh. Come on.
Listen,
what?
the day he had to leave, I cooked breakfast in bed.
Oh, you toxic. Hold up. We need to talk about the toxicity here. Hold up. Hold up. What? Where was the communication that women want? Where was all...
Listen, I was still doing, as a wife, I was still doing what I was supposed to do as a wife. And
don't you forget it. Vibe blowing at the J, got the loud jumping at the pay.
Diabolical by all means. This is diabolical. This is next level diabolical. And a lot of women do this. They will wake up one day and decide, I don't want to be married no more. I don't want to be in this relationship. It's a new me. I'm going to embark on this new journey. It's all about self-love, self-healing. And I'm just going to embark on this new journey of self-discovery. And it's all about me and a new me. Forget my husband, forget my family, forget the kids, forget how everybody feels. It's all about me. And they have these women rooting them on, cheering them on. I see this all day. And she thought this was cool. She kiki and ha-haing about her leaving her husband and having her exit strategy and plan and how she continued to do everything she was supposed to do as a wife, just playing mind games and manipulation at its finest. I never understood why women do this. If you don't want to be with your man, just communicate that. If you have grown bored in the relationship, if you have outgrown a relationship, communicate that with your husband so y'all can seek counseling or seek some kind of therapy together before you just pack up and just leave this man hanging and leave him just out there. That wasn't cool at all. And this host of this show, I'm not sure who this is, was just co-signing this shit. Like this kiki ha-ha with her along the way. And this is a man. Nobody has these conversations about how a man feels when his woman decides to up and leave. Nobody agrees with the man. Nobody goes to the man to check on him to make sure he's okay, to make sure he's functioning well, to make sure he hasn't lost his mind, make sure he's doing okay. But in the event that a woman ups and leave her husband or her relationship, her friends would be, oh, girl, you okay? I know how it is. How are you handling the divorce? How are the kids handling it? Nobody checks on a man. Nobody checks on a man. And she laughed about this. She thought this was cool. And a lot of women think like this because they have co-signing ass friends behind them. And more than likely, a lot of them single and don't have a man and don't know how to keep a man, have no clue at all on how to keep a man. Will co-sign this and encourage this behavior. Never understood it. Let's take a look at this clip, man, because this was diabolical.
Just woke up one day and I didn't just wake up one day. I knew I was getting ready to leave. I had already planned the exit strategy.
Oh, wow. Okay, hold up. How long before you took the exit was your exit strategy in place?
Oh man, it was already a few months. I already knew.
Oh, really?
I'd already start shifting.
Bank accounts.
Y'all go listen. I don't want to get attacked on the internet.
You
but
going
yes,
to?
I had already started shifting everything that I needed to shift.
What was the dynamic in the house between you two? Was he still waking up in the morning, hey babe, have a good day, kiss on the cheek, whatever, or was it sleeping
I
in
still
different
did that. I still did my
part.
part.
Man. Come on, bruh. Come on.
Listen,
what?
the day he had to leave, I cooked breakfast in bed.
Oh, you toxic. Hold up. We need to talk about the toxicity here. Hold up. What? Where was the communication that women want? Where was all...
Listen, I was still doing, as a wife, I was still doing what I was supposed to do as a wife. And so, yeah, the dynamics in the house.
You made him his last meal.
His last meal, the day he had to go.
Sickening. This was sickening. So you thought it was funny that you made him breakfast in bed on the day that y'all was breaking up, on the day that you decided to leave the relationship. You made him his last meal, and this host of this show co-signed that like it was funny. I didn't find nothing funny about this at all. Like, first of all, ma'am, you lucky that somebody would want to wife you up. Seriously, like, a lot of these women sit up here and they be out of shape, big bone, or whatever, have no clue on how to keep a man, don't cater to their man, don't be his peace of mind. He comes home, you haven't cooked nothing, haven't cleaned nothing. He'd been working 10, 12 hours a day. And then a lot of y'all don't even give him sex. Let's talk about that. We'll starve him out, but we'll sit up here and laugh about a man's pain, laugh at this man's pain. It's not cool. It's not right. I see so many guys go through it when a woman up and decides that she wanted to just up and leave the relationship, up and leave the kids, up and leave everything that they have built. And this would be a good God-fearing man, a good man that leads, guides, protects. These women will not communicate how they feeling with these type men, but then be out there a year or two down the road, or six months to a year, trying to get back home and trying to get their husband back, or back on the market in the streets looking for a man. Looking for a man when they had a husband with stability that provided them security, provided them protection, provided them safety, provided them everything they needed from a man's standpoint that a husband's supposed to do. And they will sit up here and have their friends and family running behind them, encouraging this type of behavior. It's mind-boggling, the stuff that goes on in relationships and marriages. It's like this. A woman can sit up here and do everything she's supposed to do, but be planning her exit strategy. She can decide one day, I'm not happy. I'm not being fulfilled in these areas. He's not doing this. He's not romancing me anymore. He's not doing this as a man. I don't feel like he's providing as much as he should, or I feel like I'm stepping in and doing everything I'm from that he's supposed to be doing. I'm stepping in, doing everything. I'm making decisions or whatever, because they live in the masculinity mode. They steadily have these masculine traits, and they don't know when to fall in line and allow their man to do what he's supposed to do as a husband. And they would have people co-signing this behavior. I see posts on Facebook all day when a woman decides she just wants to up and leave, and she's starting this new journey by herself. She don't need a man, and she have 40 people up under that post, or 50 people or more co-signing the behavior. Oh yeah, you go ahead, girl. You rock. I support you. It's all about you and your happiness. The whole stage, happiness over everything. Happiness over everything. But then be turning around and then make a post about 6 months later. We're not perfect, and we go through our battles. We'll take the husband back, or get back with the husband, or he allows her to come back into his life. But that same energy she had when she was making all these posts, all these love quotes and these starting over quotes, these self-journey quotes, won't have that same energy about how her and her husband overcame and got back together and reconciled and fixed their marriage. I never got that. And people think this is funny to laugh at a man's pain. These men go through it when women decide that they just want to up and leave, and it catches these men off guard. It catches them off guard because they going by their day-to-day. They provide, doing everything they supposed to do as a husband, as their man, everything as a father, as the protector, as the provider of the household. They doing everything they supposed to do. And then all of a sudden, this woman wakes up out of the blue one day and decides she wants to start a new journey by herself. Where they do that at? How is that fair? And then, a lot of times these men need to be paying attention. When the vibe is changing, when the mood is changing, when she's just growing distant, you better be planning your exit strategy, or you better be communicating with her, asking her what the hell is going on. If something ain't right and you feel it in your gut that something ain't right, you better be communicating with her, asking her what's going on. Talk to me. And then a lot of women like this won't talk to you and say everything's fine, or they're flipping on you like you losing your mind or you going crazy. And then 3 months later, they out the door. Where do they do this at? I'm telling you, man, nobody takes marriage serious, and that's why a lot of men aren't looking to be married no more. And then you see a lot of men going outside their race to marry, where they get more out of the women outside our race. All this sisterhood, all this black girl magic, all this girl power, and we sisters, the sister code, BS. This is keeping a lot of women single, is manipulating a lot of y'all minds, is brainwashing y'all to be lonely in the long run. And then y'all sitting up there, you make posts on Facebook or do all these viral posts about there's no good men out here. But when you had a good man at home or a good man in your life, you just threw him off to the side and threw him up under the bus. Made him look bad. And they would make it seem like they were a victim. Now they're finally breaking free from his grasp. They're breaking free. They're able to move on and live their life for them. And they're breaking free of all this pain and hurt that this man never caused. They paint this narrative, this false narrative that they was just being held back by this man that held them down and uplifted them and lifted them up. I never got it. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'm over this. I'm over this shit. I am.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Donations can be made to the Cash App. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Don't you forget at the J. Vibe blowing at the J. Got the loud jumping at the pay. Everything I'm on slack.